Hey guys, and welcome to Jay's Nest. So today we're going to talk about pocket diapers and stuffing them with Prefolds and what size Prefolds you need for your pocket diapers. I'm going to show you what each of these Prefolds looks like on different settings with these diapers to see how they fit. From there you can make your own conclusion about what size Prefolds you think you need. What I personally use is a size small Prefold. I've never used anything bigger. Now I don't have all the sizes. I've never had a large size Prefold because I've never had the use for one that big. So today we're going to talk about the size newborn Prefold, size small Prefold, and a size medium Prefold. These are all really stained up, but honestly that's just life. But I'm going to show you what all of these Prefolds look like with two different pocket diapers. I have a Mama Koala and a Petite Crown. The Petite Crown is sized a little bigger, has an extra rise setting, and then I find Mama Koala to be a little bit on the smaller side when we're talking about one size pocket diapers. But let's go ahead and get into it. This newborn Prefold is from Imagine. It's an Imagine bamboo newborn Prefold. So I'm going to snap these down to the smallest rise setting. Now, if your baby is a newborn or you have a really small baby and your baby is on the bottom rise setting, which just refers to all of these snaps being snapped down all the way. So there are no front snaps here. There are just these top snaps which control the tightness of the leg and the waist. So when your baby's on that smallest rise setting, I find that newborn Prefolds are great for that. That's if your baby is good with this absorbency. Usually newborn Prefolds are missing a few layers compared to like a size small Prefold, but they are trimmer and they are smaller and they fit pretty well inside of a pocket diaper when it's on the smallest setting. So if I were to put this newborn Prefold all the way in the diaper, so it's at this top edge, it fits really well into this Petite Crown pocket. There's just a tiny bit of space here in the back, which is fine because that's where the elastic is. You really don't want Prefolds poking out the outside of your diaper, but this would fit perfectly. A size newborn Prefold would fit perfectly in a Petite Crown pocket diaper. If your baby's a heavy wetter, this combination won't work. You could always use things like boosters. I really like these Geffen newborn hemp boosters. I have quite a few of these little boosters, so sometimes I'd add 2 or even 3 of these if she was out wetting the absorbency and I wanted to use this Prefold still. I got a bunch of these used on the swap pages for a really good price, so I enjoy using these for my one size stash as well, even though they're newborn inserts. And then if we were to put it in this Mama Koala pocket, we have it lined up with the top. It fits perfectly. This is a really good fit. A newborn Prefold when it's snapped down all the way. Let's see what a size small Prefold would look like. This one is from Green Mountain Diapers. So I'm going to pad fold it. Pad folding just refers to putting this into a rectangle. So if you were to lay this size small one in this Mama Koala pocket, there's quite a bit of space in the back here. It sticks out. You can still make this work. You can make it fit, absolutely. I do find Prefolds to be bulky, so keep that in mind. So when you stuff it, there is a bit of Prefold hanging out the back. What I do is I just tuck it in. This Mama Koala specifically has an inner flap here. I tuck it in a little bit, scrunch it down, but the diaper will actually hold this shape where this top part doesn't lay flat on the ground anymore. It stays rounded like that. And also it'll kind of stick out the front like this. And since this one doesn't have a tummy panel like the Petite Crown does, the Petite Crown has this waterproof material that folds on the inside. The Mama Koala doesn't. So this material, if it's touching your baby's clothes, can actually get your baby's clothes wet. And it's a bit funky and it doesn't fit right, but that's what a size small Prefold looks like on the bottom setting. So it is a bit big, and especially for the Mama Koala, since it doesn't have a tummy panel here, this Prefold is sticking out. Which, I mean, you can tuck in a little bit, but that doesn't mean that this material isn't going to stick up. And that's one con I find to the Mama Koala pocket, is that it doesn't have that front tummy panel like this Petite Crown does. I like that tummy panel. So let's see what this small Prefold looks like inside the Petite Crown pocket. Again, if we were to line this up at the very top of the pocket, you can see back here that it does stick over. So the size small pre-fold is a bit big for a pocket diaper when it's snapped down to the smallest setting. Now this pre-fold will look different in the diaper when it's on a different rise setting. So as you can see, it does stick out a little bit in the back, so you're going to want to tuck that in, which kind of makes it a little scrunchy on the inside, so you'll have to flatten it out and adjust it. And here's what this diaper looks like. Now it does have this material sticking up. Normally the diaper would look like this, but since this pre-fold is big, it's sticking up like this. But since this is the waterproofing material, it doesn't even matter at all. So I would say the size small pre-fold fits better in this Petite Crown pocket than it does in this Mama Koala pocket. But when we change the rise setting, the size small fits a little differently. So I'm going to put this Mama Koala one on the middle rise setting. This Petite Crown one doesn't have a 3-step rise like most pockets do. It has a 4-step rise. So I'm actually going to put this one on the top rise setting, on the third one, just so it can kind of match this one. So now that this diaper is on the middle rise setting, I'm going to show you what it looks like. And it still looks slightly big for this pocket diaper, but let's stuff it on the inside and see what it looks like. It does kind of come up to the edge right here. You can see the yellow edging right here. So again, I take this flap right here, I tuck it in, and I would say this fits a lot better when it's on the middle rise setting. Now again, there's still a little bit of fabric right here sticking up, but nothing crazy. You can kind of adjust it when you're putting it on your baby. But I find the size small pre-fold fits perfectly when your baby is on that middle rise setting. So let's see what it looks like in the Petite Crown pocket diaper. This looks like a perfect fit actually. So let's stuff it real quick. So here's what it looks like in the Petite Crown pocket. Really not bad. I like the way that this fits in here. There is a little bit of room at the top actually, so this pre-fold fits really, really well in a pocket diaper. Size small fits great on the medium rise setting. Now when your baby is snapped out all the way, a small pre-fold will actually come up a little short on the diaper. For most pre-folds, it depends. This is a cotton pre-fold, so there isn't too much shrinkage to this. But if you're using a size small bamboo pre-fold, those tend to be a little bit smaller because they do shrink more over time. Okay, so now I have the size small pre-fold in this Mama Koala pocket. And there is a little bit of space here in the back. There's about this much space in the back. And it doesn't fit too badly. If your baby pees a lot in the back, then maybe size small wouldn't be great for you for this one. And we'll see what the size small pre-fold looks like in this Petite Crown diaper. In this Petite Crown diaper, I mean the small pre-fold comes up to about right here in the back. So there's only a little bit of space. So I think the size small pre-fold personally is great for pocket diapers, but let's get to the size medium pre-fold. Size medium pre-folds are a little trickier because they are way longer. So here's a Diaper Bright cotton medium pre-fold. It's so long. If we were to stick this on the diaper, you would see that it is much longer. And this Petite Crown is bigger than the Mama Koala. So let's stuff it in a pocket and see what we get. So if I were to stuff it in, this is what it looks like with this much hanging out. Of course you can always tuck it in, but it is going to make the insert in here really, really squished and uneven. Especially with diapers that have elastic in the back, it'll kind of cinch down on it, but right here it is all crinkled. But again, it does fit. It is pretty bulky. Another way you can fold this pre-fold is instead of folding it along these lines right here, you could fold it the opposite way. So from this orange edge to this orange edge. So now it looks like this, and there's so much bulk here in the center these sides don't have as much absorbency as this center part does. This fold is actually great for center wetters. This actually shortens the length of the pre-fold a little bit. And so now it looks like it fits a little better in this as opposed to the other one where it was sticking out here. So let's stuff it in this pocket and see how it fits. So here's what it looks like. There's just a little bit sticking out, which you can just push in to make it work. Makes it just a little crinkly in the back, but nothing too crazy. But yeah, this works really well. This one is really, really bulky. So medium pre-folds can work in pocket diapers. If you're on the middle rise setting, here we'll use the Mama Koala since it's smaller. If you're on the middle rise setting, it's going to be harder to get this medium pre-fold to work because it is a bit long. So if I were to fold it just the regular way, like this, here's what it looks like compared to a Mama Koala pocket diaper. I mean, there are inches and inches of it coming out. So we'll stuff it in and take a look at what it looks like on the middle rise setting. So here's what it looks like on the middle rise setting with a medium pre-fold and a Mama Koala pocket diaper. Again, you can squeeze it in. That's going to leave a bunch of this on the inside really crinkled up.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And so you can get this medium pre-fold to fit, but honestly, it is a little wonky. But you can make it work if you need to make it work. I would suggest if you have to use a medium pre-fold, since it's so long, I would suggest folding it the opposite way, like this. And that way, when it fits in the pocket, it doesn't stick as far over the edge. I wish I had a large pre-fold so I could show you what a large pre-fold looks like in a pocket diaper. But yeah, you can really use any of these sizes. Size newborn fits really well when your baby is snapped down all the way on their rise setting. Size small works on the middle rise setting and also the largest rise setting. And then a medium pre-fold definitely works best when you're snapped out all the way on your rise setting. Though you can use it on the middle rise setting, it'll just be a little scrunchy. What I personally use is just strictly size small pre-folds. And if my girls need extra absorbency outside of this pre-fold, I'll add a few of these newborn hemp inserts in their wet zone. So they pee mainly towards the front. Are you okay? So I just add boosters here in their wet zone where they need it. In the daytime, this part of the diaper doesn't get wet at all because all of their pee is right here. So for me, I find that this is really helpful. Instead of sizing up for more absorbency, I just add extra boosters where they need it in their wet zone. So it doesn't add extra bulk, and I can specifically choose where the extra absorbency goes. And I love boosters for that reason. But yeah, I hope that was helpful for you guys. I kind of feel like filming it, I kind of feel like it doesn't make sense, or it's not coming out the way I want it to come out. Alright guys, I hope this made sense. I'm hoping it wasn't just some random brain scramble and word vomit, but who knows. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.
That you're beautiful, but the days pass and now it's so long ago.